I have known Andrea for nearly 3 years. To say that she goes above and beyond in her duties as a peer coach and in her studies does not do her justice. Andrea is one of just a few students I can think of who possess the rare combination of diligence, grit, empathy, commitment, and of course, intelligence. She exudes passion in whatever she sets her mind to, cares deeply about her students as a peer coach, and is always willing to listen and learn from others. Andrea is and continues to be an inspiration. Andrea always provides thoughtful and articulate responses and asks for feedback from not only me, but from the other coaches as well. To me, this is one of the best traits that Andrea has by believing that learning does not have to be confined to the classroom or to someone who is older or more experienced. Rather, she believes that she can learn from anyone, anywhere, and this mentality is what makes her such an incredible coach. Andrea believes that not only will immense effort and grit pave the path for her accomplishments, but giving back and supporting her community is equally as important to her individual achievements.
St. Mary's University has given me impactful experiences and opportunities for personal and professional success. It is my foundation for my dedication to serving others while being equipped with the constant challenge for critical thinking. That being said, one of my greatest accomplishments at St. Mary's was getting accepted into the Joint Admission Medical Program, which led me to matriculate into medical school. St. Mary's has constantly helped me pursue my desire to serve border communities through efficacious medical treatment and hope for a better tomorrow.
I have known Fernando Almonds for 3 years during his time with St. Mary's University Programming Council and had the privilege to directly advise him during his 2 terms as the Vice President for Finance and Records. Besides UPC, Fernando was also an officer for Delta Sigma Phi, a residential assistant, part of Gamma Iota Sigma, and the International Student Association. It was through these commitments that I observed Fernando's leadership style and how he embraced the St. Mary's mission. I have observed that Fernando is the type of leader who will sit down with you and make sure you understand everything, but also will ask how you are doing every day. He truly cares about every community he is a part of. In the past 4 years, Fernando has recorded over 120 hours serving the San Antonio community. Throughout this, Fernando still put his education first and maintained a 3.87 GPA while earning many awards in the process. I can honestly say that he is a professional, hardworking student and leader. Fernando's overall character and work ethic makes him not only a joy to work with and advise, but a true asset to any community he is a part of. I enjoyed working with Fernando, and I know he will go far in life. Congratulations, Fernando. You will be missed.
Since day one, St. Mary's University has welcomed me in a great community environment in which I was able to grow as a person and as a future professional. These past 4 years allowed me some of the best experiences in my life. Through community service, campus involvement, and academic activities, I was able to find my vocation in doing finance while helping others. Upon graduation, I'm confident that I have found my mission and purpose, and I will carry the Marianas charism in my career.
In my experience of working with Stephen, he has never failed to show up with a critical lens and list of questions that dig deep into understanding our why in the work we do as the Office of Residence Life. His contributions to our department are providing a foundation for the framework we intend to utilize as we move forward, and has played a pivotal role in the overall shift of the RA position to one that is grounded in relationship building. Stephen is the kind of person who will step out of his comfort zone in order to better understand and support his residents and peers by listening and validating what they share. Stephen's enthusiasm, leveled with his compassion, make others feel at ease and want to be a part of the community in a deeper and more meaningful way. Stephen is one of the strongest and best examples of what it means to be a part of the St. Mary's University community, as he does everything with his faith and heart at the center of it all.
While attending St. Mary's University, I was introduced to a couple of things. One, community and inclusivity. Each individual that I interacted with wanted the best for me and welcomed me to their family. Two, was a quote by our Marianist founder, Father Chaminade, and it goes like this: "The quality of our presence is more important than the work, and through my transformative life experiences, I came to realize that building community starts by showing up first and being intentionally present. So by surrounding myself with individuals who want to make a big difference in the world, it ended up making a big difference in mine."
From the moment Laura stepped on campus, her energy began to influence our St. Mary's community. She has an unparalleled ability to make others feel seen, valued, and embraced, while humbly challenging and inspiring those around her, simply by her presence. In her role as a member of the Marianas Leadership Program, Laura infused the MLP community with a deep sense of mission. As a summer of service intern and resident assistant, she brought profound intentionality and community building skills. She lit up the room at the Marianas residence as she talked with, laughed alongside, and shared time with the brothers. Laura demonstrates commitment and selflessness to levels one might not even know existed before meeting her. Embodying the Marianas charism, following the examples of Blessed Chaminade, Blessed Adele, and Marie Perez, and echoing Mary's faithful yes, are at the core of who Laura is. She already has, and unquestionably will continue, to use her numerous gifts, talents, skills, and passions to meet the needs of the world. Felicidades, Laura.
I leave the university with more than just a good resume and a diploma. I take with me experiences that formed and educated me how to bring to life the Marianas charism with concrete actions. It was the intentionality and love with which things were done that challenged me how I lived as a Catholic woman and leader, doing things with purpose and not just simply because I had to. I leave St. Mary's University ready and confident to take on any new challenges that may come my way.
I initially met Katie last semester in my comparative anatomy course. She stood out by scoring at or near the top on all the exams. Katie was very conscientious about attending lecture, and she frequently asked intelligent questions. Overall, Katie was an excellent student at St. Mary's. She graduated with a BA biology degree in December after 3.5 years. Katie was very focused on a career in podiatry, having spent 150 hours shadowing in the field. She will begin work on her DPM this fall at Kent State University College of Podiatric Medicine in Cleveland. At St. Mary's, Katie volunteered as a student coordinator for Continuing the Heritage, as a child care volunteer at University Hospital, as an after-school tutor at Guadalupe Community Center, and as a volunteer at Heartland Children's Home in Bernie. Katie demonstrated leadership as a lay director and member of the Marianas Leadership Program. She served as a President's Ambassador in multiple officer positions for Tri Beta Biological Honor Society, on the Student Government Association, and as a writer for the Rattler newspaper. Congratulations, Katie. You are very deserving of this award.
I have truly seen God work in my life at St. Mary's. Through Marianas education, I have grown in faith and my desire to serve the community around me. St. Mary's has a beautiful tradition of welcoming all to the table and sharing in a discipleship of equals. This charism of community and the call to servant leadership is something I will continue to cherish and demonstrate as I move on from St. Mary's and into a career in medicine.
During her tenure as a student, Allie has brought light, life, intentionality, commitment, and a focus on mission to so many areas of campus. I have watched her embrace the St. Mary's educational experience and be changed, challenged, and transformed by opportunities, relationships, and academic courses. Allie has served as a humble leader through programs like Empower, the President's Ambassadors, and her work as a student intern in community engagement. One of the things that I most appreciate about Allie is her immense pride in being a Latina from the west side of San Antonio. Whether through her commitment to being a Girl Scout troop leader at Holy Rosary Parish, her breadth of volunteer work, being a children's dance teacher at the Guadalupe Cultural Center, or her management of our Meals on Wheels routes, Allie has been dedicated to living out the St. Mary's mission and animating the Marianas charism. I know her education and commitment to justice and community will propel her into being an even greater force for good and agent of change on the next stage of her journey.
My St. Mary's experience has been one filled with opportunity, challenge, growth, and love. I have been challenged to grow academically, personally, and spiritually through the organizations I have been a part of and the mentors I have found along the way. I can confidently say that upon graduating from this university, that I have found my passion for building a more just reality and will be ready to build community wherever I go. I have been ruined in the best way possible, as I know that I will never live life as I did before being touched by this community.
As a transfer student, Samantha Mccoy intentionally made St. Mary's Law her home for legal education. While here at St. Mary's, Samantha has embodied the Catholic and Marianist characteristics of working for justice and peace while attaining academic excellence. As a founder of the Family Law Association, Samantha convened her classmates for efforts on our campus. Beyond our campus, Samantha has served the Texas community as a child advocate, a Moody Foundation Veterans Fellow, a public defense law clerk, and an intern with the Texas Advocacy Project. Of course, Samantha excels academically too. She is at the top of her class, no easy feat at the School of Law. Such a combination of humility, intellect, and righteousness in service of justice is remarkable. Courteous and professional, detail-oriented and service-minded, Samantha has motivated me to become a better facilitator of pro bono opportunities. Good enough is not a phrase that Samantha incorporates into her practice. We are all the better for it, and so too will be her clients as she continues her vocation as an advocate.
I entered law school as a timid student. However, I'm leaving St. Mary's with the proper foundation to start my legal career, as well as a confidence I did not believe was possible. St. Mary's faculty and staff encouraged me to lead, and as a result, I founded the Family Law Association. I've cherished the opportunities I've had, and I'm leaving with a family of inspiring mentors and friends to guide me through my next chapters. I am forever grateful for this experience.
As Adam's advisor and supervisor in the graduate program of public history, I was really excited to see Adam's project studying the Prospect Hill Yellow Jackets, which was a local baseball team near St. Mary's, where his dad grew up playing baseball. Adam conducted oral histories with members of the community, and he preserved and shared these important community histories in his capstone project. He also has an excellent track record in our program. He served as a great leader, ensuring that all of his classmates had a voice at the table. And he went above and beyond to really work hard in our program. Even though he came into the program without a history background, he worked really diligently to make up ground and to improve tremendously as a scholar and a leader throughout the program. As a true sports-inspired leader, Adam ensured that none of his classmates were left behind. He did all of this while serving as the assistant coach and then later as the interim head coach of the women's soccer team at St. Mary's. Congratulations, Adam.
When I think about my defining moment at St. Mary's, two things in particular pop out. The first, graduating with my Master's of Arts degree in public history. I'm so thankful for the friendships I created and the experiences I faced. The second, serving as the assistant women's soccer coach here at St. Mary's. It has been such a pleasure to coach such an amazing group of student athletes while being such a positive role model on the field and in the classroom. I can't wait to see what the future holds and will never forget these memories here at St. Mary's.
Alan Perlt is a remarkable individual that I feel exemplifies the Marianas spirit and has wholeheartedly committed himself as a member of the community through his leadership, service, and academic excellence. As president of the Forensic Science Club, Alan has gone above and beyond to advocate for his own training while bringing together other students interested in the discipline. His dedication has been awarded with multiple honors, such as Dean's List honors and the Heartland Conference All Academic honors. As the team captain for STMU's NCAA Division II men's soccer team, he dedicates a significant amount of time to practice, competitions, meetings, and travel. Mr. Perlt is driven to reach his goals of becoming a forensic chemist and to be able to use his acquired knowledge to help others through the judicial system. I have no doubt that Mr. Alan Perlt will go on to achieve his goals in life while positively representing the St. Mary's University community.
I believe my defining moment was the day that I came to terms with my sexuality and accepted myself for who I was. This moment gave me a sense of fearlessness when faced with any challenge or obstacle that arises in life. At the university, this acceptance helped me thrive academically, athletically, and socially, and has continued to improve me as time goes on.
Angela Perez is the kind of student who stays engaged in a classroom in a way I rarely see from undergraduates. She is dedicated to her learning and seeks to advance her own knowledge of important issues related to social justice, such as civil rights in the Latinx community and the role of the colonias in Texas. Her acceptance into the McNair program has led to greater academic growth, and she will be going to graduate school to pursue a PhD to continue her research. Angela is dedicated to improving herself and the community around her. It is vitally important for minority groups to gain more representation, and her internship with the Hispanic Caucus Institute allows her to analyze ways to promote laws that lead to greater rights for all people. This highly prestigious internship also reflects her strong work ethic and dedication to social justice. Finally, Angela's commitment to her spiritual growth is evident. She lives the gospel. She volunteers at a variety of different nonprofits that focus on children, and as a result helps the most vulnerable among us. It is clear that her friends and peers view Angela as a leader in the classroom, on campus, and in the community. Congratulations, Angela. This reward is much deserved.
The St. Mary's community has helped shape me into the person I am now by granting me the opportunity to grow in every aspect of my life, including personal, professional, and spiritual. From the moment I stepped on campus to the moment I walk across the stage, the people of St. Mary's have created defining moments for me every step of the way. From my Rattler Awakening familia, to the professors of the political science department, to my Alpha Phi sisters, every person has helped me transform into the person I am meant to be.
I have known Luis Rodriguez Puerto for about 3 years as the advisor for his entrepreneurship and innovation minor, and as his professor in 5 undergraduate courses. As a finance and risk management major, Luis balances the numbers with relationships extremely well, and is a servant leader and well-rounded individual. Luis is an enthusiastic, creative, and dedicated professional. He is passionate about data analytics, problem solving, and innovation. He works well in teams and produces high quality outcomes. Luis has been involved on campus as Vice President of Finance for CEO and for Gamma Iota Sigma, and as a resident assistant and presidential ambassador, while utilizing his free time to support the small business community in San Antonio through his work with the Maestro Entrepreneur Center. After graduation, Luis will go to grad school. He has received offers from universities such as MIT, University of Michigan, and St. Mary's. Congratulations, Luis.
Coming to St. Mary's University was a humbling experience and taught me many things about who I am and the role my Catholic faith has in my life. Through building intentional relationships, I was able to see St. Mary's more than just a place to grow professionally, and it goes way beyond what's in the syllabus. Through living the charism day to day, I was able to live God's presence by acts of faith.
Since Anna Paula has arrived on the St. Mary's campus, she has made quite a positive impression on other faculty members and me. She possesses a unique combination of very strong and agile intellectual capabilities and a drive to learn and succeed that is second to none. I recall our first meeting for advising when she was a freshman, in which she inquired about engaging in research projects outside of the classroom. It was evident that she had a clear vision for her future and is very driven to get there. She went on to complete several extraordinary research projects, including publishing one as a book chapter and presenting at a session of the Southern Economics Association. In my 20 years of teaching, Anna Paula is one of the very best students I have had the pleasure to work with. I know she will have a very successful career as an economist after completing her PhD at Johns Hopkins, one of the best economic programs in the country. Congratulations, Anna Paula.
My time at St. Mary's has been the most transformative experience of my life, and it has turned me into the young woman I am today. I have grown as a person, friend, citizen, and Marianist, and I am extremely thankful for all the lessons St. Mary's has given me. I look forward to share the Marianist values of faith and family spirit, and to follow a career based on solidarity, justice, and the promotion of dignity among minorities wherever I go next.
I first met Ciania a few days before our first advising meeting in fall 2018. She was asking for guidance about her career path. During that meeting, she made a big impression on me. Anyone else in her shoes would have chosen to finish her degree, have fun, and relax, but not Ciania. She is not only a finance and risk management student, she's also a dean scholar, a student assistant, a president's ambassador, and the president of the Association for Latino Professionals of America. Ciania is an active member and leader in the St. Mary's community. She is gifted, ambitious, persistent, disciplined, and self-motivated. A year ago, in one of our many conversations, we ended up talking about graduate school. Knowing Ciania, I suspect she immediately started planning her strategy to accomplish another challenging goal, to complete a PhD in finance. I'm 100% confident she will not only accomplish anything she sets her mind to, but she will also excel at it. Ciania, muchísimas felicidades.
St. Mary's University has truly taught me what it means to be part of a community. The love and support I have received from my professors, faculty, and friends has truly shaped the person I am today. I was given so many opportunities to grow, and through it all, I can now see that in the culmination of my time, I have truly embraced the Marianist charism, and I am ready to take it wherever I go next. I am truly proud to be a Rattler.
Jose Maria, best known as Chema, will earn a master's this spring after graduating summa cum laude last fall. He completed competitive chemistry and physics internships at other universities, worked at the theology department and office of student retention, among other jobs, to cover travel and many pursuits. His grit and perseverance were evident when his father passed away and could not travel back home to his family. It was a truly defining moment to finish his degree, move forward with the analytics internship that led to his current job in investment banking, and commit to graduate school in memory of his father, who always encouraged him to do more, to do his best. Chema nurtured his friendship with the Marianists on campus and was saddened by the sudden death of Brother Felipe Melcher, who helped create the Peru Scholars Program that made possible for Chema to attend St. Mary's. He received the Marianist Heritage Award, is self-motivated, with superb academic work, while nurturing a sense of justice and social concern. I commend Jose Maria in receiving the Presidential Award.
When I graduated from high school, I didn't have financial resources to attend university, until St. Mary's awarded me with a full ride scholarship. That day, I made a promise to make the most out of that opportunity. 4 years later, I am graduating with 2 degrees, a master's, and now I work in New York as an investment banker. St. Mary's truly changed my life, and my goal is to connect them with the Marianist missions in developing countries so it can change others, so we can expand the Marianist family and fulfill Father Chaminade's mission to introduce everywhere the spirit of faith.
Andrew Tran has impressed me tremendously as a student and a person of admirable character. He has also impressed all of the GSB accounting faculty, who awarded him the Outstanding Accounting and Data Analytics Major of the Year Award for 2020. Andrew is in his 4th year of dedicated participation in the St. Mary's Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program, but really played a key leadership role this past year. He was instrumental in the planning, design, and online migration of the entire program due to COVID, and was the primary instructor for many Zoom training sessions. Andrew lives the St. Mary's mission and demonstrates in every way that St. Mary's does foster the formation of people in faith and educates leaders for the common good through community, integrated liberal arts and professional education, and academic excellence. Andrew, well deserved.
My experience at St. Mary's University has been truly transformative. I have grown and developed as a leader as I became more involved in student organizations and taking part in service opportunities. The mission to educate to serve is emphasized with the integration of service with our coursework. Taking part in a nonprofit organization's consulting project, as well as taking part in the VITA program, has allowed me to apply my business skills and the liberal arts education to make a truly lasting positive impact on the community.